Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Super. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Touchdown. No, possession's on. Let's go now. 18 Gator. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, dude. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Richmond. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw. Richmond over the middle, complete. That's Chavez. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 16 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
Back to throw. Richmond. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
They'll run on first down. Messina. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Davis off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. You see Thompson's numbers from a week ago. 8 catches, 76 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Here's Davis to throw on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richmond. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Richmond. And that will be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Off the play fake, Davis. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thompson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that goes for a gain of 31. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. To throw on 2nd and 6, Davis. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Davis now operating from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thompson. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Looking to throw. Davis toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. 2nd and 5. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now Davis going to throw on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. To throw on third down, Richmond. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the delay, here's Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Richmond. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kareem Hunt. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones. Let's go through goalposts.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return. Start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Davis, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Davis. And that is incomplete. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looking to throw. Richmond, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, Richmond. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Antonio Callaway with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
From the 31, Davis. And his throw here's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second throw. Davis. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. Muscles him off. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
60 or. Watch the twist, watch the twist. 5.
On first down, Richmond. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Richmond. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Second and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Richmond. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down. Throwing again on second and 10. Richmond. And Callaway taking it in left side. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 21 yards there on 3rd down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a first. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Richmond. That's taken in by Callaway. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Let's
see what you got. 5.
On 3rd down, Richmond. And able to find Kirk complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
Let's go. 15-1. 59.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
Throwing on 1st down, Richmond. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richmond.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On 1st down, Messina. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. Messina. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll try the left side. St. Clair. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Number 44 on the carry. The tackle made by Miles.
They'll keep it on the ground. St. Clair. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back to throw. Richmond. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, Richmond. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll run on 1st down. Messina. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Messina. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A very good gain on 1st down. 9 yards on the dump-off. Davis off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schneider. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Davis now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Davis. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Davis. And his throw is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Davis now. Going to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Back to throw. Davis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Looking to throw. Davis. And this is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Those are the kinds of plays right there to show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To throw on second down, Richmond. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. They run with Hunt, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They go play action here on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Richmond looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. The communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close, and close quickly.
And able to find Conley. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Davis. And this is incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Davis throwing again. And he slings one that's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Davis operating from the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Davis. Throwing on 4th down. He'll rifle this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st down, Messina. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Back to throw. Davis. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 8 yards out, and the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He just got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Davis over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. Back to throw. Davis. Throw left side, complete. That's Thompson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Davis toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Davis. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
In the end zone.
Don't get nervous now. We're beginning to turn you up.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll keep it on the ground. Kennedy. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount.